Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld, where we have a medical emergency and it's Spider Slayer and his infection, which is currently 99% with 81% immunity. Well, that's probably not going to be very good. Let's see if we can... Where is it? It's in his right leg. Let's maybe amputate right leg. And Vilda, do you want to go and do that like super immediately? Wait, why am I asking Vilda to do it? So I guess Mad Hatter, do you want to go and do that super immediately? Strip, operate on. Cannot, will never do. Cannot amputate, need material. Right, so we're out of medicine. Somehow? I thought we had some left at the end of last episode. Or we would have some if someone had hauled this stack in here. You know what? I'm going to turn on this. I'm going to say this, and then 111. Yes. And then we can use that elsewhere. But Haul Plus is right up there. So Zeetwig, Vilda, Devers, and Jeffer. Zeetwig. Oh, he's hauling. Okay. Well, it's a shame because if that were in our stockpile, and if it were close enough to him, we might have a chance of being able to nick that leg off. But as it is that far away, and it's going to take a while for that to come in, and it's not classified as in stock, and blah blah blah, it's too late. Sorry, mate. We tried to save you, but at the end of the day, you were a traitor, and well. It's what traders get. Snitches get stitches. Or in this case, snitches don't get stitches because we didn't have any medicine. Now, there's been a whole bunch of bits and bobs that we've chatted about in the comments, and I thank you all for contributing via that way. Every little comment and thumbs up does help me to maybe re-establish this channel into something, you know, halfway decent. But, yeah, we'll... Anyway, so, with that in mind, hang on, let me just pull up my notes here. So No-No's pointed out a bunch of things, the first of which is fairly important. Unfortunately, I did have a look for our animals, and yeah, look, there's one left, which we will attempt to tame. I don't know where they are. I think they're somewhere. But it looks like, yeah, I made the silly mistake of thinking, oh yeah, well, I've built a pen. Like, they'll just get roped in, right? But they weren't technically, they weren't our animals because they weren't tamed. And so as a result, yeah, they've wandered off. Sorry about that. So, that's a shame, but, oh, there it is. Hello. How you doing? Hearing loss, asthma, bad back. It's got some beers on it, so look, we'll grab him. Or should I just kill it? I could just kill it. Devers, go to bed, mate. But that's okay. Look, I've made a whoopsie, and it happens, and oh well. Anyway, so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to set up an X4 on each of these meal types. Again, suggested by No-No, you're correct, No-No, it is more efficient than doing them one by one. What else? We need some floors in here. So let's go floors. And one of the other questions was, what the heck is all of these? Yeah, stuffable floors. So we can make jade and limestone and granite and marble and whatever it is that we fancy. And they're just different types of floors that, personally, I quite enjoy. So what I'm going to do is, let's do a couple of things here. Wooden horizontal planks, or should we go with rustic planks? Yes, we should. So I'm just going to patch up the floor through here because the dirt that's there, I don't need to worry about those. There is already floorboards there. The dirt that's there is getting tracked throughout the base. And then this whole scenario is not really working for us. So what I'm going to do, is just deconstruct all of this guff. And then we're going to remove this little zone here. And I'll move it up into the main base here. So zones, let's go with shrink zones. Just sneak out a little bit of this, maybe a little bit more actually. Shrink. And then we're going to create a new stockpile zone right there. We're going to create an order on that. I should have left the other one there before doing this, but it's fine. Smoke leaf leaves critical, right? And then next to that, crafting spot. Put that there. This crafting spot will be set to add build, make smoke leaf joint ×4 and do 1 per colonist. Nah, just do X per colonist, where X is 4. That sounds good. And then let's re-extend this zone. There's a method to my madness here, don't worry. Right, so there's the smoke leaf. This is everything else. And then this crafting spot, details, drop on floor. And they'll just make, and throw it onto the floor behind them. And because it's on the floor in a stockpile, it'll count as inside the base. Need a few more floorboards on this here. Where are we? Floors. And rustic planks. Nice. And done. And then these chunks. Okay. Select similar. And haul. Thank you. And were there some other chunks in here? No, I already hauled the other ones out. Okay, cool. So that's all of that taken care of. Now, the other thing we need to think about is our bedroom situation, because at the moment, this here bedroom is not that great. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a think about that for the time being. I mean, it's at the moment it's awful, but if I were to send, maybe not Devers, who else have we got? Zeitwig's burning one down, nice. Are you then going to make some? No? Guess not. Okay. Maybe just pop in and clean this room for me, please. Because it's always going to be awful because it's a barracks. But at the very least, we can make it slightly less awful than what it currently is. I mean, we've got the ability to make it less hideous and less dirty, which will hopefully... Okay, look. You cougars are just getting on my tits here. And I think, look, as nice as it is having a good stock of animals, these guys are just running around and murdering things, and it's only a matter of time before they bring down like all of the buffalo on me or something to that effect, and I'd prefer that not to happen. So I can't afford to really keep these guys tamed. The dogs, on the other hand, are fine. I would like to have those dogs. So these, I'm just going to slaughter them. The cougars, just get them out of the way. And then the dogs we'll tame them up. They'll be good for, like, we'll train the bulk of them. And then we can maybe just sell the puppies, I guess. You know, we'll run a puppy mill. Also, never buy a dog from a puppy mill, ever. Or something like that. I'm sure we can figure this all out. Once this floor is complete, I'm going to do a cleaning run through here. I don't like that. That's plywood floor, and I really don't like it. That looks gross. We need to replace that. But let's not do too much. It's always tempting in this game to like plan out 7 trillion things to do, and then all of a sudden, nothing gets done because there's just too much happening. You got to try and ride that fine line between... All right, well, some people might occasionally flicker to nothing to do, or some people might be overloaded, and you kind of got to try and walk that. I do love, though, when I overload... when people are underloaded in my colony and I get screamed at. People say, well, why are your colonists not busy? Well, isn't it okay that they have a bit of a break day one day? I think that's all right. Anyway. Now, one of the other things that was suggested, I did say last time... Let me know what you think our colony and our faction should be called. And Zeitwig's brought the thunder. Zeitwig's helped out here and come up with a name. So apparently, where Zeitwig is from, the Milky Way in the sky is called Wintergatan. Wintergatan? I hope that sounds about right, or at least not completely mangled. Which essentially means Winter Way, which I think is beautiful. So Winter Way clan, as we are going to be Space Vikings, I think that sounds absolutely lovely. And the colony is Geardheim, which means the home of Geard, who sacrificed himself to acquire this new home for his brothers and sisters. He will always be remembered, even though we barely got to know him. I love that too. Good. Fantastic. So, we've got a colony, we've got a name, we've got some visitors from Corian Compact. Howdy, buds. Welcome aboard. You just rolling through. Ooh, what are those shiny silver pipes that you have in your hand? We Vikings are unaware of those. Now. But not for long. Okay, hang on. I've been thinking about this too. Research-wise, I don't... That sounds like a bad noise. Insulting spree? Oh, come on. Serious pain? Well, it's a bit of a shame, but I tell you what. Why don't you settle down and smoke one of these joints that Vilda's about to make for you? Wow, we've only got 75? Oh no, there's still plenty out there. Well, he'll have one in a moment when he feels like it. Do you want to... No? Ooh, here it goes. Just smoke that, will you? Shut up and smoke that. It's the law. 10 points for anyone who gets that reference. So, Archer's had a spliff. He's feeling better. Like, that'll help. And it is a pain-killing medication. Oh, hey, the rice is in. Fantastic. Okay. So, what else do we need to think about? I'm getting distracted. So, we've taken care of the cougars. We've renamed the colony. We've gotten rid of the pathetic crafting system. We've done the bills. There's a couple of other things that I would like to do. Now, I think that we need to get rid of that. And I also think we need a clear line of fire, because enemies are logically going to come this way, and then they're potentially going to come around this way. This is also maybe a problem. So you know what? Let me just... do I really want to chop all of that stuff down? I'll just start with this, because that's a heck of a lot of wood we're about to cut. What I want, though, is the ability to have my people behind these sandbags back here, and to just have a clear line of fire via Archer across to where enemies are coming from, which is most likely going to be sort of in this area. And then as the enemies get closer, the melee people can step in and give them a smack, and away we go. Jeez, Jeff, mate, you're moving like a absolute bat out of hell at the moment. And he's just hit level 7 in construction. Fantastic. Visitors are leaving. No worries. Thanks for visiting, everyone. And we've gotten all of the flooring done in here. So now that that's all been done, let's find someone who's not super busy. Actually, let's just take our hands off. Like, I'm going to put no more jobs in. So the only jobs that we have right now... The hell was that? Oh, was it? Right. That was us murdering a cougar. Okay. Fair enough. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to tune our things that we're doing thingy. And if we have a look at, I guess... Oh, right. Spider Slayer. No. Okay. Well, I was going to set Spider Slayer to be the butcher, but Spider Slayer died. Sorry, Spider Slayer. What else do we need to ponder here, I wonder? What is, 8.5? You know what? You can do some magic there as well, Mad Hatter. And 4.5 for Vilda. There was a slight earthquake, which made the planet bleed, evidently. Nothing to worry about. So what I'm thinking of doing is just hands-offing for a moment, letting everyone get their jobs done. We do have a good amount of stuff here. The plants are happening. And what I want to see is, if we just take a step back for a sec, are we going to get to the point where we're going to get down the job tree enough for people to start cleaning? I mean, there's a whole bunch of hauling tasks that need doing, and that is now starting to occur as well. There's cooking to be done. These should be close, 86, 89. Cool, they're getting there. What I want to see is we get to the point where it's like, okay, bang, now we're cleaning, and the base gets cleaned. I don't want to actually force it. I just want to let that go. And that's actually great. Archer and Mad Hatter, who are our researchy people, can't do any basic tasks. Which, I mean, you'd think that'd be, you'd think I'd look at that and say, well, that's not great, but it means that all of these deeper tasks, like research and fishing, are available. And I think it's time that we start doing some research. So what I'm thinking is complex furniture might be a nice easy one for us to start with. That's then going to open up the ability for us to make dresses and all of that sort of stuff. I mean, we have been gifted with all of this cool stuff to begin with, but I feel like it'd be nice to have even more furniture for bedrooms so that we can then build our own, build the bedrooms out and make them much nicer than what they currently are, which is, a barracks, which is still awful. So what I'm thinking is if I want the bedrooms to be reasonably large. So what I'm thinking is if we go we push them back a little bit and make them 7 by 6, right? And then we have a gap of 2, and then we go 7 by 6 like this, and then have them just run in this direction, have the corridor in between the 2 rows and then come up. And that's 7 by 6 should be a reasonably sized bedroom. Okay, cleaning is starting to happen. I don't particularly care about cleaning up outside though. I would prefer it if you clean inside the base first, but I guess that's a little too much to ask. It'd be nice though if it also rains, because I've got a mod called, I think it's called FSF, Filth Discovers with Rain and Time. Because all of this blood that's out here, and there's an awful lot of blood out there, everywhere, all of that, when it rains, will just wash away, which is what would happen in real life. So why doesn't it happen in the game? Well, so that is definitely something that is... Oh, dearie me. Alright. One of the other things I'm desperately looking forward to is being able to make kibble. And what I might actually do is we'll set up a build for that now, where we do until X, where X is 100? 100 should be enough. And then we'll put that in a little storage zone that's out here. So the dogs can sort of... Eventually, this can be like a kennel outside. So let's clear all on that. And then we'll say kibble... tick, and we will prefer its storage out there. Lovely jubbly. Hey, are you making fine meals? No. Okay, never mind. We are going to need some more food, aren't we? Okay, let's tag up. Do I dare hunt a Megasloth? I think we do, and I think we need to rescue Begonia. No, okay, so Begonia has been patched up. And has a shattered nose. Oh, my goodness me. Turkey, red fox, elk, red fox, hare. Begonia has been going through it. And, I mean, I'm proud of Begonia. I really am. What a pet. But, jinkies. Hey, you might come in. Might be good. Archer has grown stronger, okay. Megasloth Revenge, and Archer has taken a moment to eat. I think that's probably not the best thing for you to be doing right now, my friends. Devers, you need to go in this direction. In this direction, then. Oopsie daisy. Zeetwig, we need you. Paging Dr. Zeetwig. Devers is downed. Okay. Archer, run. Right, disabling shot. Actually, you're not going to be able to do that on the run, so let's just run and gun. And then Zeetwig's going to get in there and put this thing to death. Sprint. And melee attack. And let's get a look at this whirlwind, shall we? Alright, here we go. And let's attack. Okay, maybe we need to be further away from it. Ooh, attack of opportunity there. And whirlwind. Oh, okay, that looks cool. Well, just go ahead and keep melee attacking that Megasloth. Archer, it appears that you have grabbed aggro. And why don't you see if you can do that? Uh-huh. Guess not. Archer, please take the shot. Okay, so it doesn't work on animals. That's a bit of a pain. Death in 7 hours, and I can hear all sorts of horrible things going on out here. Wow, I've really pooped this one up a little bit, haven't I? I can hear a dog attacking what sounds like an elk. Okay, great. And let's get Mad Hatter and Rescue and Vilda. Actually, no, Archer needs tending as well. Who else is nearby? Anyone? Yeah, okay. Jeff, since you're here, you can grab Devers for me, who is currently 8 hours, and Zitwig is 8 hours, and Archer is... One condition needs tending, it's probably a bruise. Could you please eat that in the friggin' kitchen? I swear, I hate it when they do that. They're out there in the field and they're like, oh gosh, I feel a bit peckish. I'm just going to eat this. And then they complain at you. Okay. Right. We've got this. I'm totally confident that everything's going to be fine. Let's priority haul this. I knew it was a risk. I knew it was a risk to attack a Megasloth. It always is. Megasloths and a number of different animals. Really, it's a bit of a death sentence to go after them, but... I had to try. So, now that that's been taken care of, and now that we've got, like, these dogs are just getting wounded and they're wandering through the base. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to expand the allowed area. Actually, let's clear allowed area called pets. And that's going to be the entire freaking base. Because, quite frankly, at the moment... It is getting a little bit silly, guys, and you're not allowed to go out there either. Don't even think about it. And you've got to make sure that you get every last little skerrick of base. Otherwise, they find their way in and go, well, but I was just heading out to the pond. What do you want to do in the pond? Just bleed? Anyway, so let's just do that. And that keeps all of this blood from being inundating our base. So these animals are getting, actually, this... dog bed, let's reinstall that there. Lovely. And do we have a reasonable amount of any other? My goodness gracious me, what's going on? Devers, break risk. Vilda, why are you having a break risk here? Insulted ×3. Tainted round shield. Well... Oh. We'll drop it then. Let's just quickly go through everyone and make sure that that's not the case for anyone else. Leather armor, okay, cool. Nothing's tainted there, nothing's tainted there. And Jeff, you're all good with your Guardian. I'd love to figure out how to make Guardian armor. That'd be really good for all of our melee people. And then we can just leave Archer with, like, yeah, this leather armor, but then we'll make it out of something cool, like... synth thread or panther fur. Yeah. Ooh, panthera fur. Okay, let's not get too carried away with that. Let's get people healed up first. Begonia is getting attacked by a warg and has died. Well, look, that was kind of to be expected. We knew that this was coming. Was she bonded? I think she was. Yeah, Mad Hatter's going to be upset about that. Gordon Bennett. She? He. I think he was a he dog, wasn't he? He? Begonia? Doesn't matter. Okay. So, that is definitely a bit of a shame, but look, not much we can do. So let's carry on. We are getting to the point where the tasks that we had queued have all started to finish off, although we do have 3 people that are, you know, now just, you know, wasting time and lying about. Jeff, what are you doing? Hauling simple meals. Good, good. Good, good, good. Oh, and those chunks of spacecraft are right here. That's handy. We'll leave them there for the time being, and then we can make use of them when we're ready. So if we're now hauling, that means we're on top of all of the other jobs. Logically, Jeff's then going to go and have a feed. All of that's been done. So really, it's just the cleaning that needs doing. Jeff? Hauling Begonia, okay. Do you mind cleaning this room first, please? And then this one, and then this one. So at least we can get the inside of the base so it's starting to become a little bit nicer. Because at the moment, this is very spacious, but very dirty, and as is this, and as is everyone. And now that the dogs aren't allowed in here, it's probably going to stay a bit cleaner than it has been. So, you know, we can keep it a little bit nicer, and as we start to rearrange everything, it'll be even nicer still. I can hear those trees are getting chopped. That's nice. And do you know what? While this is... Aha! Goody gumdrops. While this is all happening, let's create another... let's create another object in this room. Because I want to do... Manage my... Oh no, Devers. Not again. Okay. Mad Hatter. Please rescue Zeetwig. And... Please don't tell me we are now completely out of medicine. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, that's not great. Jeff, make this for me. Thank you. Vilder is just consistently rolling spliffs up here. Like they're going out of fashion. Or no, that's not the right phrase. She's just like constantly doing it. All I want to do here is check this. Manage forage. Let's go wild hill route, and I want to have 100. Go. And I want to have another one, which is for edible plants. Yes, and I want to have 250. That's 269. Nice, I like it. No, I want a new job, please. Oh, I see. I'll just... fuck. Alright, hang on. Delete. Let's try again. New job. Wild Hill Route. 100. And 99. That's fine. New job. Edible plants. 500. Nah, 500's too many. I just want sort of like 200 and go. Okay. Foraging multiple. Oh yeah, and mushrooms. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So that should do us nicely. That's the only one that I'm going to do. And Archer, if you could, all the jobs are done. I don't believe you. Colonist needs rescue. Devers, where are you? Oh no. Oh no. It's all going wrong. Okay. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. So he was heading up to pick up his harpoon, which he dropped when he got attacked. And as a result, he's wandered off out into the wilderness and fallen over. And it's very lucky that we spotted that. We're going to harvest up some of this wild hill root. Because we desperately need... No, who is it? It's, is it Zeetwig? No, who is it? Is it Mad Hatter? Right. Okay, go do that. Get some friggin' medicine. And as soon as you've got it, you're going to pick it up. I'm going to go and treat Devers. We probably aren't going to be able to, you know, we're probably not going to be able to make it. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, wait. Pick up. Okay, and tends to Devers. Tending to Devers. Okay, so how are we doing? Major break risk on Devers. It's okay, because Devers is currently unconscious in bed. What else can we do to try and bring Devers closer to not dead? I mean, it's in his leg, so we can just snick it off if we need to. Okay, so it was a 10 quality of 47, and he is still looking pretty red. My gosh, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're looking pretty bad. Let's go and find some more wild heal root. This dinging and donging is starting to make me very anxious. It's just starting to trigger me a little bit here. There's some. So what we'll do is I'll just do like this. Okay, and then harvest. Thank you. I'm a bit ticked off that this says all jobs are done when clearly they are not. Where it says, hey, I want you to manage wild heal root. And it says, okay, the threshold is 0 of 99. And last job was updated. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and obviously that should be only fully matured plants And so should that, actually. I don't know why that would be anything else. Count all on map, yes. What does this do? May decrease performance. Okay. Let's just ignore all of that crap. It'll be fine. We're going to manually go and harvest this hill root. Are we? Where is it? Alright, don't panic. Don't panic. Devers, we got you. We got you, Devers. How you doing? Infection major. 47 over 41. Can be tended in 6 hours. Well, don't you worry. We are going to absolutely get on top of that. 58 over 4. Oh, I was looking at 10 quality poop. 59. And they are ticking up at basically the same time. Okay. Remove. Whoops. Which leg? Hang on. Before we go any further. Infection major in left leg. Okay. Peg leg, left leg, no herbal medicine, and I can't even cue it. That is kind of irritating. And where was that herbal medicine? There has to be some that has been harvested and is just lying out there in the field. Surely. Okay. So Jeff is now on an insulting spree. And who else do we have that's not doing anything? Okay, Vilda. You are here, and I'm going to set you to load priority... No, not load. Deliver and haul priority 1. Vilda, sleeping. Okay. Mad Hatter, hold up. Are you hauling that hill root that you just harvested? Oh, thank crikey. And how long until we can look after Devers? So health-wise, we still... Yes, we can. Okay. Left, 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 left. Peg leg left. Engage. And Vilda, because I'm, like, just looking at the rate on this, it's 74 over 59. It's still accelerating. Like, it's not accelerating, but it's there's no way that we can... Oh, dear. Oh dear. Devers. Okay, you got your harpoon now. Good. Alright. This is stressful. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. Okay. Go and smoke a joint. Bonded animal died. Smoke leaf withdrawal. Okay. Quickly burn it down before you have a problem. And then quickly prioritize operating on Devers. This is potentially unwise. Especially considering she's high as a kite right now. Okay. 87%. Don't fail this, Mad Hatter. I believe in you. Please. She did it! She did it! Oh, well. That makes me feel so much better, and that means that I can put these back down to 3. We'll just let Devers relax and rest up. Vilda is doing some cleaning, how about that? Oh, man alive. Alright, and the dogs are eating that elk that's sitting out there, and there's apparently a dead muffalo as well, so... Well... Our food's looking good for the next couple of days. Alright, well friends, thank you very much for joining me. I am going to go and sit in the corner and take some very deep breaths after the excitement that just happened here. I'm going to look lovingly on as Zeetwig cleans this base and its patchwork of random different floors. And I'll see you next time.